Guys, well, if you are a child of the 70s, then you will probably have seen Scooby-Doo at one time or another. I certainly have, and I really enjoyed them. I thought they're absolutely fantastic. And even though it was always the one person that you didn't necessarily think it should be, or the one person that you always expected to be at the end, I thought it was a very good, cartoon series. The live-action movies were okay, but I certainly preferred the animated series. But it now seems like the new movie that's coming out, this Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo, is going to be is going to include a storyline where Velma comes out of the closet as being a lesbian. And if you ever watched the TV series back in the 70s, you've always known that she was a very tomboy type of character. She was always incredibly intelligent, more intelligent than anyone else in the series half the time. And that was a big strength for her. She was really intelligent. She used to solve a lot of the clues. She was the one that was always, right in the end of things like this. And I think that was a great role model for kids. For young girls, it was a great role model. And I think she still is a great role model. And even though at the time, I think a lot of kids don't really understand what it means to be, part of the LGBTQ community. They just see these characters that they can relate to for whatever reason that might be. But now apparently it's come out that it's going to be officially part of canon that Velma is going to be lesbian. And I don't have a problem with the fact that she is a lesbian. My problem is that do they need to show the fact that she's a lesbian now? Do they need to be explicit in the fact that she's a lesbian? I don't necessarily think they needed to do that. I mean, I think she was a role model to a lot of geeky kids, a lot of geeky girls who, a lot of girls who were very intelligent and may have been bullied at school and things like this. She was a great role model to that, and a great role model to, even to boys who were, a bit of a geek. They would get some, some support from her character and things like this. And I don't necessarily think that, firstly, I don't necessarily think that a lot of children watching these cartoons are going to know about that anyway, or understand what that means. And if they do, does it really matter? I mean, it's a bit like the Doctor, and in Doctor Who, where they inferred, does he or she like men or women or whatever it might be. And I don't think it really matters. The fact that, they are a great character, they're well-written character, there's this, perhaps a slight mystery around them, but are they really, are they gay, are they straight, or whatever it might be. I think that's half of the charm of these cartoons, and certainly was for me. When I watched it, I certainly didn't ever think that they were gay, but then I didn't think about sexuality at all at that time, and at that age. And I just don't know whether it's actually going to be a good thing or not. I think that there might be a lot of kids now who might think, well, yeah, she's very intelligent, but she's also gay, and I'm not gay, so I can't be, she might not be a role model for me necessarily because I'm not gay. So I think the fact that it was a bit ambiguous, that she may be gay but may not be, but she is certainly very intelligent, I think that would probably be a lot more supportive of a wider group of girls than trying to put her into this box. I think trying to pigeonhole her into this particular thing is going to be very difficult, because it's where do you go from there? It takes away a bit of the mystery, I think, from the character. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, what you think about it, whether you believe it's a good step for them or whether they should have kept it a bit more ambiguous. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments.